Zach.
And Lindee. And today, since yesterday was my birthday.
It wasn't her birthday yesterday.
It was my birthday.
Just for you guys, it was.
Okay, well, we're not filming this on my birthday, but when you guys see this, yesterday was my birthday, and I've been seeing a trend going around YouTube on your birthday saying the amount of things you've learned and the amount of years that you are. And I just turned 24, and Zach is also 24 right now. For the few months that we're both the same age, we thought it would be cool to give a boy and a girl's perspective on 24 things that we have learned in 24 years.
She thought it would be cool.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll try my best to give you guys 24. I don't know if I've learned 24 things.
That's great.
The first thing I learned, work somewhere that gives you free food. The reason I say this is when you're getting that first job and it's minimum wage, you may as well get free food out of it that you love.
Mine's a little more serious for my first one.
Why you go
We're
so
just
deep
gonna jump
so
right
fast?
on into it. I have learned that God really does work in mysterious ways that you don't see coming. I, for one, like the biggest thing that's happened in my life right now, never saw myself getting married at this age. I really thought I was gonna be like nearly 30. I just thought my life was gonna go a completely different way, and then God stepped in and just like completely threw me a different plan for life, which is much better than my original plan. I'm definitely a lot happier now than I would have been if I'd stuck with my original plan. Just know that God works in mysterious ways, and just don't discredit things that weren't part of your original plan.
My second one is eat the food at the job that you're getting the free food at. Don't be that person that works at a job that has free food that doesn't eat the free food. I bet many people like that. I don't understand it. Why are you working there? You're wasting all that. Like, why? Eat the food.
The second thing, love will find you. I was not out looking for Zach. I was nowhere near the place where I wanted to be in a relationship. It's kind of like, you know, when you're looking in the pantry for something and it's like staring you right in the face and you just can't find it because you're looking too hard for it.
I'm a snack. That's what she's saying.
I'm saying don't look too hard for it. It's gonna find you.
Find yourself a snack. That's what she's saying.
A snack.
Okay, this one's a little more serious. Make a budget. The amount of people that go into debt just because they didn't make a budget or they have like a million credit cards. Make a budget and stick to the budget. It's simple and it will save you a lot of stress.
You need good, strong, encouraging people in your life to lift you up when you're down. Having a support system of good people who will be there for you in your hard times is so important, because you were not made as a human to go through life alone, and you really need a good support system to help you up when you are down.
Take your family's advice, especially if every single person in your family is telling you something. I think a lot of the times we tend to disregard things that our family says or tells us and gives us advice, because there's times you disagree with your family and that's totally fine, but it's just like, if every single person in your family is telling you something, at least consider it. Think about taking the advice.
Because it's probably true. You are not perfect, and you are going to make mistakes. Like
Did you on Tumblr just find quotes?
No, Hannah Montana taught me this. No one is perfect. But you need to be reminded of these things, because, I mean, it's still something that I'm learning, that I'm not invincible and I get too hard on myself when I mess up. But you just have to remember that you are human, you're gonna make mistakes, you're gonna mess up, and that's okay. I just want to laugh. I literally hate you. I'm gonna slap you with my
I just like seeing like those pictures on Instagram that are just caption photos.
Yours are just, work somewhere that gives you free food, eat the free food, go on.
Make friends with good people. This is not like some trick thing at all.
Did you go on Pinterest and find that?
I did.
You're so lame.
I did. If you make friends with a lot of terrible people, you're gonna end up being a terrible person. Pretty much guaranteed. So make friends with good people and act like the good people that you're friends with.
Sin looks really fun from the outside, but it really does nothing but mess you up. Like the party lifestyle and just going out and thinking you're having a lot of fun, it's really not as fun as it looks and as fun as you're telling yourself it is.
All of yours are so deep. It's like I don't even know what to say after that. It's like, okay, yeah, let's go from that to like,
here's the comedic relief.
Make time to take breaks. So many people feel like they always have to be working or they always have to be doing something, and a lot of the times you're literally doing nothing. You're working on something that's completely pointless. You're working on something that just makes you feel like you're getting something done. Get rid of those little things and just take time to relax and enjoy time with people or something that you really enjoy doing.
See, that was deep. Don't date to mess around and have fun. Date with a purpose. Date with the same end goal in mind. Dating just to have fun and mess around is not actually fun, and you end up leaving a lot of people hurt, including yourself in the process.
Don't overpay for anything. Most of the time, the price that people give you is not what they're actually going to charge you. So many people just are like, oh yeah, I'll pay full price. No, never pay full price. Don't do it.
Dry shampoo is a lifesaver, ladies. You don't have to spend all of your time washing your hair. You can just spray that sucker up and it looks like you just took a great shower when you know you didn't.
Don't underpay for anything. What I mean by this is not like, don't try to get the best deal you can and pay less than what you should have to pay for something else. Like, great, do that. But don't pay like too little for something that you definitely should put money into. One example is don't pay like nothing for a haircut. Don't skimp in areas that you shouldn't skimp in.
Like a pillow or a bed.
Yes, 100%
Sleep is important.
It's very important.
Wash your face. Ladies, especially with makeup, your face will thank you and it won't break out as much. I used to spend so many nights where I was just like, I'll wash it tomorrow, and like sleep in a full face of makeup, and it was just not good for my skin.
My next one is acne will not stick with you your whole life. You may feel like it will. You may still break out here and there, but it's not going to be like as bad as it is when you're in your teens.
Find your style and your fashion sense that makes you feel comfortable and makes you feel trendy and sexy. Don't just follow like what you see all of the Instagram models doing. Like, you have to find what fits you best and what makes you feel most comfortable, and then you're going to be a lot more confident and happy when you walk out the door.
Try new foods, even if they sound scary. Don't be one of those people that literally eats the same thing every single day. If you have options, try new foods. Now I get it, if you're on a budget and you can only afford certain things, do that. Stick to your budget, eat your food that you can afford. But like, be willing to branch out. Like even Taco Bell. Taco Bell's not too bad, guys. Okay, this is within the budget. Go to Taco Bell and try something new on the menu. They got new items all the time. This is not an ad. They've always got something new that you can try there, and it's usually delicious.
Stop procrastinating. I'm still kind of bad at this, but I'm learning that you need to stop.
If you deserve something better, don't settle for something lesser.
You can't control everything. As much as we all like to think that we can, you just can't.
Unless it's a dog and you know food. Don't shape your eyebrows by shaving. I did that for the longest time and I was really successful until I just went whoosh, and it was really bad. But yeah, don't do that.
To do that.
I didn't like how my eyebrows were looking, and I didn't want to have to pluck them because plucking is just no fun.
So obviously shaving is...
It worked really well for a few years.
Oh my gosh, a few years? You can't make everyone happy. As much as we try, you just can't please everyone.
Don't lie to somebody that's telepathic. Don't talk bad about somebody that's telepathic too. Like, just imagine you're sitting there and you're just talking mad crap in your head about them and they just know exactly what you're thinking.
Can you tell me the scenario where you learned this within your 24 years?
You ever talk crap about somebody though, and like they're standing right behind you, then you turn around and you're just like, oh, I did that one time. That wasn't fun.
Prayer is powerful. I truly believe that there are things that God does when we pray that He doesn't do when we don't.
Always ask for double rice or double beans at Chipotle. Any of those places that let you double up on stuff for free, do it.
Rest when you need to rest. Work hard, but not too hard. Listen to your body and take that time to rest. Rest is important. What?
Work hard, but not too hard.
Not too
but like, realize that you can't plan for the worst case scenario, and if you think you have, definitely miss something. Try to plan for the worst case scenario, but realize you probably still didn't plan for it well enough.
Don't underestimate yourself. I think so many of us don't go after things because of the fear of failure, and we think that we're gonna mess up, or we're gonna sound stupid, or we just can't do it. When the truth of it is, none of us know what we're doing out here. Like, don't sell yourself short, don't underestimate yourself. Walk in with confidence, go at something with confidence, and fake it till you make it.
Marry somebody who encourages you to be the best version of yourself. Marry somebody who makes you a better person and wants you to be the best version of yourself that you can be.
Aww.
Now she loves me. Probably. Fix it.
It took me a long time to realize this next one, and again, it's still something that I struggle with because I like to try to find my happiness in a lot of places, whether that's just keeping myself busy or yeah, through work, through puppies. All these things can make you happy, but the one and only thing that's truly going to bring you happiness and peace in life is God and your relationship with God.
Every pizza is a personal pizza if you give yourself enough.
You definitely got that from a quote. That's not something that you came up with.
I didn't come up with it, but it's true. What's the largest size pizza you've eaten?
A large.
I feel like you definitely tried to push yourself for an extra large though.
Yeah, but it didn't work. It was the largest pizza you ever finished.
Extra large pizza with a full...
That was a terrible high five.
Let's
try that again.
High five, and then you don't even move.
Oh, that was good. Be smart with your money. I know you kind of already said that, but be smart with your money, please. Don't overspend. Don't take out too many loans. Don't buy things you don't need. It will come back to bite you in the butt.
If you dislike something and you have the ability to change it, change it. Don't leave something there that you could change that makes you unhappy and just let it consistently make you unhappy every day. Do something about it.
Take exciting trips and vacations and have awesome experiences. I think if there is one thing that's definitely worth your money, it is experiences. So that trip you wanted to take, save up and just go do it. Go see the world, go have fun, go make memories. You will not regret it.
It's Reese's, not Reese's.
I just learned that one too. So cherish your family and your friends because they are the people in your life that definitely matter the most.
Always buy an extra side of fries on a date, even if they say they don't want fries, because they will eat your fries. And if you like your food, you want fries for yourself too. So get 2 things of fries. They'll probably still steal your fries. I don't know what it is about that, but extra fries.
Tell the people that you care about that you love them. Just
Get
really,
that from Kanye?
No, I got that from my heart. I think it's always nice to hear that from people. So just remind them, babe, I love you.
Dogs are the best pets. You can try to argue me on this, but
True.
you will lose that argument
True.
every single time. They are the best pets.
It's the best life lesson. Heartache can and will heal. Time really is the best healer, and regardless of what you have gone through, you are going to get past it. You may not see it now. It's hard to see it when you're in the middle of the storm, but things are going to get better.
You sound like you're doing like a TED talk on personal development.
I am. This is what has developed me over the last 24 years.
Most stress is brought on by trying to see into the future and seeing things go away that probably aren't going to go. You're often worrying about things that really are never going to happen, and if you can learn to let it go and try to live in the moment each day, you'll be less stressed. I'm not saying don't plan for the future, but don't get so caught up in planning for the future that you never get to enjoy the present.
Everything in moderation. If you want the pizza, eat the pizza. If you want the French fries, eat the French fries.
Moderation
Everything
is good,
in moderation.
but excess is fun too.
If you're, trying to get healthy, trying to get in shape, don't deprive yourself. It's okay to have pizza one night. That's not going to ruin all of your health in one night. Don't do it every night. Just set aside maybe a night a week for this is my pizza night.
Now. I'm literally just thinking about
No, we have so many leftovers in the fridge.
Okay. If you go to the gym consistently, don't trick yourself into taking a day off, because often that turns into just slowly phasing out of going to the gym. What I mean by don't take a day off, I'm not saying if you're really, really tired or you don't have the energy or something like that, or you just don't think you can do it. Those days you can take it off, but don't take it off just because you don't feel like going. If you start doing that, then you'll wake up the next day and be like, oh, I still look great and I took a day off, I'm gonna be fine, I can take another day off. It'll turn into a thing.
You're not gonna have motivation every single day, so you sometimes just have to get up and go, regardless of whether or not you feel like it. This one you kind of already said, but just be careful of the company that you keep. A lot of times, the people that you become friends with or the people you hang out with the most start rubbing off on you, and you tend to become a product of who you surround yourself with. So just be mindful of the types of people that you're keeping in your circles.
And if you don't know anybody good, stick to yourself.
No, don't do that.
Also, my last advice is don't take anything too seriously. So if you heard things that we're saying screw that, it's okay. You don't have to take it too seriously.
My last one is to embrace change. Change is a good thing. Change is where you see the most growth. Just learn to embrace it instead of being scared of it. Those are our 24 things we learned in 24 years.
Hey!
Yeah! We suck at high five. We haven't learned that one.
That's next year. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, because sometimes YouTube is weird and you end up missing a video because it never shows up in your sub box. And she has a mini announcement.
So
not a
with
baby. Mini announcement.
With it being a new year, we have decided to do this thing with something that one of my baes sent me called the Bae Book, and the first 3 people to comment on every video are going to be written into the Bae Book, and once we have filled up the book, we are going to send it to one of our subscribers. We're going to fill it with other notes and other little fun things. So make sure to turn on the post notifications so you know as soon as the video comes out, you can be one of the first 3 people to comment, and we will get you in the Bae Book.
Hey.
We love you guys, and we'll see you next Sunday.
Is it